built in the 1960s.
And then I went on to fourth grade, and I had Mr. Martinez, Mr. Garza.
Robb Elementary holds lots of memories dating back decades before the tragic shooting.
Well, you know, you really don't think about the importance of a person or a building until something happens.
Diana Oviedo Caru was there in 1970 when Hispanic students walked out of classes to fight for equal rights.
There is a historical significance to Robb Elementary, back from the walkout to the tragedy and everything in between.
Before the deadly shooting, many community members who went to Robb had fond memories of their time there.
At that time,
Mickey Gertis went there, and so did 2 of his 3 children.
It was nothing really for there to be a big gathering of grandparents and parents would come over. Teachers were wonderful. It was really a tight-knit little neighborhood and school.
This building has been a historic landmarker here for decades. Many people have different stories and memories that they made here, but as they're getting ready to say goodbye, for some, it's bittersweet. They're also getting ready to say hello to a new state-of-the-art facility. The community is getting its first new school for the first time in about 40 years, and it's going right here.
This tragedy, as in most tragedies, positive things come from that. And so now Uvalde will have a new school.
Community members say that they already needed a new school before the tragedy, but the district didn't have the money to build it. About a month after the shooting, the Uvalde CISD Moving Forward Foundation was created to raise money to build a new school.
You know, I think all of Texas collectively owned the grief of Uvalde. And it's only right that we should collectively own the healing process as well. And I look at this school as part of that healing process.
Foundation leadership says that they've worked with families of victims and survivors, a community advisory committee selected by the district, and the school board. They also held community meetings to get input about the new school.
My team's actually been in Uvalde since September of last year, helping design, working through the design of the project. So it's been a very slow process compared to a traditional design process. And there's a reason for that. We wanted the community's voice to be heard.
The past 6 months especially have been a really good time for people to come together and to provide input and to kind of go through the healing process as we're designing the school.
But some community members feel like there hasn't been enough community input. Deanna says that this is all happening too fast and people still don't feel comfortable weighing in.
The tragedy and the emotion behind that and the anger and all the other emotions that go with what's happened here, I don't know that it was the best time to move forward with that particular project so quickly.
She says the location of the new school, which is about 2.5 miles northeast of Robb Elementary, doesn't fit the needs of the community, adding that the location is too congested and too far away from the community that needs it. The location was decided by the Community Advisory Committee.
For a leadership that failed this community to handpick the committee members and everything else that's involved with this new school and not really have any community input is quite tragic in itself.
There'll be an entryway here.
Regardless of the differing opinions about where the new school should go, the foundation says that it will be a state-of-the-art facility, and they hope it will serve as a memorial to the lives lost at Robb Elementary.
I guess the new elementary school is some positive that's coming out of it, but I don't think anybody in town would hesitate to give it up if we could go back and undo May 24th.